I was going to say a lot more in my little talk here, but I was told very clearly by the Valedictorian to hurry up because he has a great speech. So at this time, let me introduce the Valedictorian and Mr. David Spratte.
Let's rewind. 3 years, 9 months, 7 days, and 2.5 hours of our lives. I remember the first day of school like it was yesterday. 12 inches and 100 pounds ago, I stepped out of my mom's Honda Pilot, told her I loved her, saw her eyes tearing up, "Come on, Mom," shut the door, and turned around to Matthew and Gulo. "All right, Matt, here we go. It all begins today. You ready?" "Yup, let's do this." We walked through the doors adjacent to the Roar store, not knowing what the next 4 years would have in store for us. Instantly upon entering, Matthew was swarmed by at least 8 girls all vying to see who could get close to this godly creature. My thoughts exactly. Well, I guess this is what the next 4 years will be. Well, I guess this is what the next 4 years will be like. And they were. But that first day, I saw something spectacular. I saw radiant faces illuminated with joy, kindness, and love. That first day, I saw the stars of dark night shining in the light of day. The truth of it all is that I am here today because of you, my friends. After my first week at Pius, my goal was to change your lives. But by the end of freshman year, I realized that I wasn't the one changing lives. You were the ones changing mine. And that is why I worked so hard to get here. So that I could have one final opportunity to thank you and to try to change your lives as you have changed mine. This is my last shot, my last moment. Will I capture it? Welcome, Archbishop Gregory, Dr. Starkovich, Mr. Campbell, Mr. Spellman, clergy, faculty, parents, friends. And a special welcome to Mr. David O'Shea, who promised to name his baby after me if I mentioned it in my speech. Disclaimer before I begin. I am 18 years old. I have minimal experience in the affairs of life and its teachings, and therefore have zero authority to speak on its behalf. But what the heck, I'm going to anyway. 5,040 hours of high school ago, I never imagined that we would make the amazing memories and impact that we have made, and the closeness, togetherness, and unity that we have achieved. I never imagined loving and caring for all of you so much that I wouldn't want to leave. It feels like everything was just yesterday. The dome, a niece asking Francis to prom during the middle of the dance concert, Cole Grisham riding back to the bus depot after the pilgrimage by himself, since no one woke him up, and Matt Pearson sleeping during every class, but still getting hundreds on everything after he woke up. What a memorable 4 years it has been. Memorable not only for those glorious times, but also for the legacy that we leave behind. We shone as stars shine and brighten the lives of those around us. We brought this community together and accomplished greatness. We rose up to the challenge. For that, we are champions. Calvin Terrell doesn't know this, but one day during Spanish class, I watched him attempt to construct a house of cards. Every time upon reaching a certain height, the house would collapse. Watching the house collapse again and again, I thought, without a strong foundation, the house will never be capable of overcoming that threshold. I believe that the environment in which the seed of your youth has been planted molds you into the person that you are. Because of St. Pius, our seeds have been planted in rich, fertile soil, and strong roots have branched from those seeds. The foundation has been built. The foundation is strong. At this crossroads in our lives, we have spent 17,000 hours in school, either dozing, texting, or learning. We have lived through 3 decades, 2 centuries, 2 millenniums, the first African-American president, the first papal resignation in over 600 years, a close into Twinkies, and even the end of the world. And we are only 17 and 18, and then there's Berlin who's 19. Our generation has already made history just by being alive. Imagine what we can do when we actually do something. History is in this room. The future is in this room. is not the end. It is the beginning. The beginning of something new, something special, something superb. It is the beginning of our futures. It is the beginning of our journey to become the brightest stars in the sky. It is the beginning of a glorious adventure. At freshman orientation, when Mr. Spellman showed us the blank PowerPoint slide and said, "This is what you have done for the school," none of us would have believed him if he showed us the slide of what we have now accomplished. We would have looked at it and said, "Impossible." My friends, my brothers and sisters, we have achieved the impossible. We have done what no man believed we could do, but we are not done yet. We Golden Lions are the heart and soul of our generation, and it's ours to shape, mold, and lead. We decide how our generation is remembered. We decide how much our generation accomplishes. Before me, I see doctors, engineers, artists, teachers, directors, politicians. I see leaders, innovators, entrepreneurs. I see 241 of my closest friends with fire in their eyes, ready to venture out, go make a name for themselves, and be remembered. But on your way to the top, you will be tried. You will be tested. You will come to a point in your life when everything seems to be going wrong. Like when you're out of ice cream and you lost your internet connection. But no matter what obstacles you face, always remember, it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Life is about embracing failure, taking risks, making yourself vulnerable. The successful of today are so because of the risks they took yesterday, because of the dreams they dreamt yesterday, and continue to dream today. The day we cease to dream will be the day we die. The day we die as individuals and as a society. We were made to dream. The foundation of our nation was built on dreams, on people who are crazy enough to believe crazy things can happen. Forget moves like Jagger. Dream like Jobs. Dream big and promote things that are incomprehensible and irrational, because those dreams are the drivers of growth. Steve Jobs. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the ones who see things differently. Because the people who are crazy enough to believe that they can change the world are usually the ones who end up doing so. And finally, what is life, you ask? For me, life is like going up and down stairs with crutches. Going up, you have to focus on one step at a time, not getting ahead of yourself, looking to the top, with wide eyes and tongues hanging out. Because you certainly can't run there, or jump there, or take 2 steps at a time. No, not on crutches, trust me, I tried. The point is, when you get ahead of yourself, and don't take 1 step at a time, you get tripped up, you fall down, and you have to start all over. The great man is he who is faithful to the present moment. Before you know it, you're going to be a parent, a grandparent, a retired senior citizen trying to pass time playing endless games of bingo. Don't look back on your life filled with regrets. We have approximately 280 billion seconds left to live. Some more, some less. Don't let 1 second pass by when you aren't sucking up all the elixir out of life. Throughout this upcoming journey, take some time to be alone. At night, go outside and look up into the sky. Look at the stars illuminating it, scattering the darkness of night. When you look at these stars, see the future, see opportunity, see a frontier that is yet to be settled, but most importantly, see yourselves. These stars, these huge masses of carbon and other elements exploding with energy, these stars are in you, exploding in you, inciting your emotions and desires to explore the unmapped world of tomorrow. As we depart, remember the wise words of Mr. Spellman. Pius is nothing more than brick and mortar stuck together. It's the people who walk through the halls of St. Pius who make it the special place that it is. This world is just dirt and soil. It's the people in the world who make it the place that it is. Let's make it a unified, prosperous, peaceful place. Just as the stars bring light to darkness, you who have those stars within will shine light on the darkness of this world. You will change the world, one life at a time. Our slate for Pius is full, but our slate for the world is empty. Go fill it to the brim. Go out and make a lasting impact in the world. Go out and do what you have done here. Make history. Don't settle with being the best class ever to step through the gates of St. Pius. Be the best generation ever to step foot on this earth.